So recently I made a video about how to create a bootable USB drive for those of you that are installing a new operating system. And then I did think of one thing that is actually really important when downloading ISO files and operating systems. So each file that you download, it's likely going to come with an MD5 hash. And what a hash is it's like a fingerprint of the file. So even if a little bit of the data is altered or corrupted, the hash will change. So this hash ends up being turned into numbers and letters. And if you go to the download here, you can see this is for Kali Linux. And this is where you download it. And then right here it says sum. So the sum is going to be the hash. So here's the combination of numbers and letters. So these numbers verify the integrity of the file. So if you were to download the file and there was a middleman that somehow got access to where the download link was and changed the file to a virus, this wouldn't match up. So once you download the file, you'll check that this is the same. And if it's the same, then you know that you got the exact file that you're meant to get. So another really important reason why you would want to check the MD5 hash is if you were downloading firmware, because the firmware is very important for a device. And if the firmware is messed up, then you could brick the device potentially. So by checking this MD5 hash to the one that they provided, you guarantee that the file integrity is there and that you won't brick your device. Alright, so in this example, we're going to check the hash of this custom firmware for PlayStation 3. The developer did put the MD5 hash right here. So what you're going to do is download the file and then drag it from your Windows Explorer folder right into the input field. And it's going to give us the hash here. As long as this hash matches exactly to what he provided, we know that the file integrity is there. If for some reason the hash doesn't match, I would check the source to make sure it's legitimate, and if the source is legitimate, I would download it again and make sure that this matches up before I would try installing it on any of my devices.